Hello Pisces, I am Ulrich, I'm a Lenormand card reader, and today we will do the love card reading for your sign for the month of November. As always, we will do 4 card readings for the sign of Pisces, and these are based on the natural elements in your astrological chart. These basic elements are air, earth, water, and fire. Now, the 4 objects that you always see on my table are directly connected to those elements. So you choose or you pick one that you think relates most to your personality, or you choose one you feel most comfortable with. This object of your choice, it should or it will relate the best to your current love situation. We will be using a triplet that is 3 cards for this card reading. The matches represent the fire element, the stone represents the earth element, the aerosol sprayer represents the air element, and the shell represents the fire element. So Pisces, here we go for your card reading, love card reading for the month of November. Hello Pisces, and welcome for your love card reading for the shell or the water group for the month of November. The first card that we see here is the lily. The lily is a slow card. It means this could be a potential love affair, or it's a love affair, or it's your lover on the long run. If you're already married, this is a very good combination. If you're just in love, this is very promising on the long run. The affair is unfolding, or if you are married, it's stable on the long run. It's possible also that we work with this person. I put the man here, but if you're a woman, you can put yourself there as a woman also, because these are general card readings. Anyway, this points to that is a person, a man or a woman, where we work with together. Probably on the professional field, we are very compatible, and maybe this is the reason why the heart gets involved. Anyway, this could point that we are both very focused on the job, and we find some love in the middle there. We find the love here with each other as we work, cooperate with each other. Anyway, this points to a passionate relationship. There's a lot, the heart is involved, there is kindness towards each other. In this combination, it's also possible that one of both partners is older or more mature. This is possible because the lily is an older card, so it's possible that the man or the woman is older. This is possible. If not older, more mature, more experienced. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, there are sincere motivations here in this combination. If you engaged in sexual activities, also you will see that this is very rewarding for both parties. This is a very good also on the loving front, on the sexual front here that we are seeing here. Both partners are able to surrender to each other. It's possible also if that one of the both partners is very skillful in love making, but also he's a caring person. There's a really compassion here with this combination. It's possible also there's poetry around this person. One of the both is very artistic. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination, or has some abilities in the artistic field. Then we have the heart and the man or the person card. We treat this as a neutral card here. This we see here that this person is very close to us. He could be our partner. He could be a new partner. This person admires us, we admire him. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. On the long run, if this is a love affair, this could lead to a marriage. This is what we see here, because these are solid cards. The lily is a very reliable card. So if you are just in love, this could be something on the long run. If this is your marriage, this is also very good for the marriage here. Anyway, this points to that both parties are in love here. They are good at heart at each other. Also, there's a letting go factor here. We can understand if the other one has problems here. We care about each other. This is what we are seeing. Anyway, there's the romantic sphere here hanging around the two persons. Then we have the lily and the person card. Here, this points that this is a mature person. I mentioned this already. This person has experience, probably in his working field. Also as a lover, he has experienced. Anyway, this person is professionally very skilled already. This is what we are seeing here. Probably he grew through the years in the profession, and he has a lot of knowledge, because the lily is a slow growing card, and we see here a person that has grown through the years in his profession. If this is on your work front, it's possible that this person can help you for get promotion at work. He can help you if he's different in age. He can really help you, because sometimes the lily can guide us also. Anyway, there's a lot of talent here. There's creativity. These persons have creativity, have talents here. This is what we are seeing here. They're also peaceful, comfortable with each other. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes also probably when they go out, they can have a good time. They can enjoy life together, because the lily is also able to enjoy life. What we can also see is that maybe it's not only on the professional field, you could be in combination with each other also on the hobby front. Maybe you do some hobby together. This is what we are seeing. Or do you do some art together, because this can point to dancing, painting, poetry. So it's possible here that you do one of these activities also together. This is what we are seeing here. In general, also it means that the persons are very righteous, rightful towards each other. Maybe sometimes this person is a little bit strict. This is possible also. Certain morals he will not cross. Maybe one of the both of you has been single for a very long time before you go in this relationship. Maybe for one of both it's the first relationship. This is possible also with a combination. Anyway, there's a peaceful environment and a progress here that is possible on the long run. So Pisces, for the shell or the water group, this is all for this month. These are short triplet card readings. If you want more extensive card readings, you can check my monthly card readings that I do for you on my channel. These are very extensive, and you get a lot of details there. Anyway, I want to thank you for your time, and I'm sure we see each other in my other card readings. Thank you, and bye-bye for now. Hello Pisces, and welcome to the Aerosol or the air group for your triplet, for your short card reading for the month of November. The first card that we see here is the coffin. The coffin is the card of transformation, so it means that there's some changes going on here in the relationship. It's possible also that our lover or our partner is absent. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also that we are undertaking something for getting back in touch here. In another way, it could point out that we are single again. This is what we are seeing, and we want to initiate, because this is the card of initiation here. We want to initiate, or we want to get in contact also with some possibility. This card, the coffin, is a quite complicated card. It's that something is transforming in ourselves, and we see the lover in different daylight. Maybe the lover is absent. And in extremis, this could mean that the lover is passed over, but we have not enough cards here for that. So anyway, there's a transformation on ourselves and on the person here. This is what we are seeing here. On another way, you also, with this combination, this is said here that you need to take care of your heart, that you need to see that your well-being is guided in the right connections here, because it's important here that also that we take care of our health here with this combination. Anyway, there's possibly, if we are single, that we are a little bit sad because we are single. Maybe we cannot find the right person in our love life. But since we have the sit here, the sit is a very sudden card. So it's possible if you are single for a longer time, because the coffin sometimes is a slow card. So it's possible if you're single already for a long time, suddenly somebody appears in your life. The card is the sit is the most sudden card of the deck. So sometimes we are somewhere there in a place that we like on our own, and then suddenly the lover pops up. This is what we see here, or we meet them on the internet or somewhere. This is a very sudden card, and it's very difficult to predict this card because it's all very sudden here. Anyway, coming back here, it's possible here that we want to feel more complete, that we are longing for a love life here. If our relationship shortly before ended, it's possible that we are lovesick. This is what we see here also. if we had a long period of infatuation and we don't see anything fresh in the relationship anymore, it's possible that we are preparing ourselves for moving on into something new. It's possible if you have made this decision that suddenly you're in a different relationship. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. In a way, if somebody is, this is a different angle, if somebody has recently passed away in your environment, it's possible that you are the one who gives comfort to the other people, because the heart is a very comfortable card. It comforts the others, it shares the people around them, it cares for the people around them. So this is what we are seeing here. Also, this combination is that sometimes love conquers all. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, this is a caring person, an altruistic person also, if somebody would have passed away with this combination. Then we have the heart and the sit. The heart and the sit here, it's possible that as I said, there is a heartbreak. There was a heartbreak in your life here. This is what we are seeing here. But we will be able, if this transforming period is over, to put it behind us. Suddenly we are ready for the next stage here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. This could be, if this has been difficult before between two lovers, this could be the final breakup. You decide that you stop with it. This is the combination. There's many combination, and the coffin sometimes is a complicated card. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, this points also that if we are in love with somebody and we had a very long time that we were single, this means that it's time to act. Don't wait on the train, because maybe the train will pass you. And here we see that we need to act. If we are already a long time single, this is time to act now. We need to get into it. We need to forgive ourselves. We need to move on from this previous relationship. This is what we are seeing here. You have enough compassion in your heart to move on here. Even though you had before, you were wounded in love, you are able to move on with this combination. Once the coffin is a slow card, I know, but once you're over it, you are able to move, and you cannot wait forever if this is already a long time going on. Maybe we are a little bit scared with this combination to open up ourselves. We feel a little bit soft inside, but if we don't take risk in life, then sometimes we have the problem that we stay single forever. So I'm sure if you're longing for love, this is also not your intention. Then we're going to mirror the coffin and the sit. We're going to mirror these two cards towards each other. Here we see that this is, as I said, this is a period of transformation. We see that it's coming back here. We see again here that we need to take care of our health. Maybe we don't feel so well because we're only alone. Maybe we're too much lonely. This is what we are seeing here. We need to take care of ourselves. We need to go out here. We need to try to enjoy ourselves here. Maybe we feel a little bit disconnected from other people. So we need to end this nefast trend. We need to move on from this. Maybe there was a bad thing before in love relationships here, but here we see we need to try to connect here with this combination. Maybe the painful, there was a painful breakup with a partner before. In a way also, but this will be an extremis, and this will only be for a very limited persons here. It's possible also with this combination that your lover or the person that you were involved in before, he suddenly passed away for some reason. This could be from an accident, heart attack, whatever. Possibly that this is possible. It will not apply on everybody, but these are possibilities. We have only 3 cards here, so our information is very limited. Anyway, it's possible that you have a period of withdrawal here with this combination. If you want more extensive information about your love life and your general card reading, please check out the general card readings that we do always for the sign of Pisces each month, if you are not yet familiar with it. Anyway, I want to thank you for your time for this short triplet. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of it. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for doing so. If this card reading don't fit your role, check the other 3 card readings that are connected here. I'm sure one of the 4 will fit you. Anyway, thank you for your time, and we see each other in my other videos. Thank you, and bye-bye for now. Hello, Pisces, and welcome to the Stone group for your short love card reading with this triplet. The first card that we see here for the Stone group is the mice. The mice means can mean several things. It could mean that the relationship is a little bit dwindling. We feel less love. It's possible that we are considering for ending this relationship, but we are not yet sure. Maybe there's some issues, some details in the relationship that both parties need to work out. If you do, you have a very good card here. If for solving problems, this card is the card of renewal. It doesn't mean that the love will be that it will be fixed, but it means here that you renewal. You can get a different picture of the whole love, because this is the card of forgiveness. So maybe there's some problems going on in this relationship. There were some losses, and you need to work those losses out, even if you don't want this love affair on the long run here. Anyway, with these two cards here, the first two here, we see here that there's some kind of disillusionment. Maybe we lost our trust in our love life. This is possible with this relationship. It's possible also that our love life, it asks a lot of energy for us. Something is taking energy of it. Maybe one of the both parties or both parties are not very well compatible, and they take energy from each other, and they know this is not the right way to go. But with this card, there's a kind of forgiveness here. They want to balance out the situation as good as they can here. This is what we see here. It's possible also that we are a little bit discouraged in our current love life here. This is what we are seeing. It gives our a little bit worries this that we are seeing here. It's possible that before there was a jealousy here, or there is jealousy in this love affair. It's possible that one of the both partners betrayed the other one, or there were missing issues why the love cannot be considered, can be more fixed, can be more solid here. Here, this is what we see here with this combination. Maybe we want more out of this love affair, and it was not possible. This is maybe we are not enthusiastic about this love affair anymore. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Maybe the romance was not as it was to be. Maybe one of the lovers, his heart was stolen by another lover. This is possible. Also, there was maybe a secret lover involved here. What we see here, maybe one of both parties was involved in a secret love. Anyway, there could be some betrayal here with this combination, but afterwards there will be forgiveness here. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe it's difficult also to talk about this whole situation. There cannot be longer talked about it. We are in a very difficult situation. Maybe this is become a very small love. This is what we are seeing here. There's a little bit cold hardness. Sometimes also there could be some distance here. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the heart and the bouquet here. The heart and the bouquet is that we forgive what happened in the past, but it doesn't reassure that the relationship will bounce back. Of course, some things will be reevaluated. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe we think we had some happy times, and we are focusing more on our social circles here. We flatter a little bit around here to find compassion in our social circles. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, probably we are a kind-hearted person. We are looking for romantic happiness, but maybe it's not the right time. This is what we are seeing. Maybe we are thinking about taking some rendezvous, or we want to flirt a little bit. It's possible also with this combination that there's another person in your life, and this person gives you gifts. It's not necessarily a lover, but it could be somebody close to you that is attached to you, and he helps you with this combination. He gives you, he's kind to you, he's compassionate to you. As I said here, there is a forgiveness here towards the partners with each other. This is what we are seeing here. And there's a strong focus here also on the social life here. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible that you were in love with this person only because of their looks, man or woman. It could have been a very handsome man or a very pretty woman that we saw here, and we didn't see that the person was actually, he or she had condition to come in this relationship, and we see here that actually it don't work out very well for the both of us. Then we have the mice and the bouquet. we mirror these two cards now. Here we see that we are recovering from this relationship. We are slowly getting back on our feet here. Anyway, it's not because these things are over that the battle is totally over. Maybe there's still some issues that need to be worked out. Maybe this is something that is more on the long run, or maybe a situation is always coming back here and there is a difficulty here for moving on. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, there is a pleasant issue here also. Also, it brings stress. Possibly this relationship, this love relationship, or this relationship in general, it brings less compatibility here. We see here also the people have, these two persons have difficulties to reach each other. They, for some reason, this is not possible. Maybe there's a character difference here. This is what we are seeing here. It's like the one don't show up for the other one. But then in a metaphorical way, this is what we are seeing here. Also with this, especially with Venus here, we should be forgiving. We cannot backstab. We need to let it go. With this combination, because Venus is a very forgiving card, so you should apply this kind of angle. You should be more forgiving here. Maybe it's a good idea to focus more on the social life. This is what we are seeing here. It doesn't mean we are not generous towards the partner or the ex-partner. We are still generous. We still do some give and take, but here we see there's a distance coming here. There's something here that spoils this relationship. It's like the relationship cannot be complete. There's a kind of unwholeness here. There's like something is missing here with this relationship. So anyway, for the stone group, this is all 4 pieces. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this card reading. If you want more extensive readings here with more details about your love life and your personal life, please check out the extensive card readings that we do for the sign of Pisces each month. You will find a lot of details there. And of course, you can also check the philosophical financial card readings that we do each month for your sign. Anyway, I want to thank you for your time, Pieces, for the stone group, and I'm sure we see each other in my other card readings. Thank you and bye-bye for now. Hello, Pieces, and welcome to the Matches for the Fire group for your love card reading for the month of November. As the first card here, we see the snake. The snake is not actually a card that we excuse me, that we want in relationships. It's a difficult card. It could mean that there is in a way, there's a very strong focus on this love, but we have the whip here, and the whip is also a difficult card. It means that in a way we are suffering about this relationship. Maybe there's still a focus, but something is going on here. Mostly with this, with the snake always points to triangle relationship. So maybe in other ways of our life, we are facing difficulties. And it could also be possible that one of the both partners here is involved in another relationship or is unwilling to commit to the other partners, maybe due to a focus on another target in the life. This is possible here also. Here we see mostly illicit affairs with this combination. It probably is not an easy time because the whip is not an easy card, so we are suffering in a way from it. It means maybe there's a mental suffering here, a suffering of the heart here. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe this relationship is not possible because of the suffering, or one of the both partners here is not willing for committing in this relationship. It's possible also here there was before that there was a form of seduction, but now we see that this cannot work out. Here these people, this couple is disloyal, or one of the both parties is disloyal towards each other. Maybe there was some betray before. This is what we see here with this combination. Maybe one of the both partners was tempted or seduced by another lover, or he was in love with another lover when this relationship started. The snake is a very smart card. The snake goes around the situation. There is a calmness here. There's a calmness here hanging. This is what we are seeing with this relationship. Sometimes this literally points to a secret lover, or one of both partners has a secret lover and he don't want or he or she don't want another relationship because there's still a strong focus on some other part of life or another person. There could be a focus on something else here with this combination. Anyway, it's possible here in the other side. We see it in another way now. One of the both parties is probably caring for this person, and the other one probably is not interested in the relationship here. This is what we are seeing. It's possible also that one of both parties is craving for this love and the other one cannot give it here. This is what we see here. There's like, here we see here, there's a strong motivation for this love affair, but maybe it's not possible. This is, even though we are persistent, we know it's not possible. We try to love, but maybe we try to care, but this is what we are seeing here. It's not difficult. Maybe we are unwilling, because sometimes the snake is unwilling to give up, but maybe in a way it's difficult. If we hang on to this, we will suffer more. Maybe it's time to let it go here. This is what we see here. Then we have the heart and the whip. The heart and the whip here, this points there could be quarrels. If this is a relationship of both, here it's best here. The snake is a calm card, so it's best here if there are some issues, some quarreling, we do this in a calm way. The snake don't like a lot of noise. So here we see that we best keep things calm, diplomatic. The snake is a very diplomatic card. So it's best here, if there is some reason we are still connected to each other, there's a aggressiveness will lead nowhere here. But here with this combination, we are urged here to, if we have certain quarrels, we keep calm, we are diplomatic, we can take our distance, we go around here, we go around each other, we respect and we keep calm here. This is what we are seeing with this combination. It's possible with this combination also that one of both partners, this is a different angle, that one of both partners is in this relationship just for the sex. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes the snake is a card that is very focused, and this is the card of energy, the whip. So we see here that one of the both parties could be very focused on the sex life, and the other one maybe is not interested, or the relationship is purely sexual between the two partners. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, there are probably arguments time to time. If there are arguments, as I said, with the snake, it's best to do this in a calm way. There is some toughness here in this relationship here. There were disputes, or there are disputes here in these relationships. It can point also sometimes that our heart is still in conflict. We don't know exactly what we want. Do we go straight ahead? Do we go around it? And the snake is an indirect card. It's best here to approach this in an indirect way, and we keep calm here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. We try to reconsider, but maybe it's not possible. Maybe this is too far gone. This is what we are seeing with this combination. Anyway, there's a kind of softness here also hanging. We want to forgive. Maybe we want to move on, because sometimes in this combination we can also see that the heart and the whip, sometimes it can reconsider. The heart can forgive a lot. So here we want to reconcile, but maybe this love is not really possible here. Maybe our heart is broken because it's not possible here. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe we stare at this love and we look at it and we see it's going nowhere here. It's like we are in a different state of mind here, and we see that we need to let it go. Then we have the snake and the whip on itself here. And here we need to be careful here. That there's dishonesty, infidelity here. This is what we are seeing here. This is probably a painful episode in your life. This is what we are seeing here. As I said earlier, this points again, we avoid best confrontations because this probably leads nowhere here. This is what we are seeing here. There's a certain pain here in the relationship, but the best here is to approach this with a tactical eloquence, diplomacy here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, if I see literally, in this relationship, since the snake is a female card, we have only short cards here. It could be possible that the female partner is the one with most problems and the man is the one with less problems. I mean, for the emotions here, this is what we are seeing, but it's not necessarily so. It's just a possibility here that I point out, because this is a female and this is a male card here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. It could also be that there are some strong people want to give their just opinion here, but maybe this is not possible to get a diplomatic just opinion here. Maybe it's best here to keep quiet. Maybe we cannot find justice in this relationship. Maybe it's not possible here to find justice. Maybe this is not possible here. It's possible also that both parties are very skilled in communication, and that is part of the conflict. They don't want to give up. The whip don't want to give up, and the snake don't want to give up. So it creates problem. It creates difficult situations. And as I said, the best here is to apply the snake. That's why she's here, and to keep calm, diplomatic, stay, rest. And this mostly the snake, she moves on slowly here. And once this situation is behind, probably you come in a difficult circle of your life, and it will all be cleared out. Anyway, for the fire group, this is all. It was not an easy reading, this one. If you want more information about for the fire group, please check out the general card readings that are very extensive. You can find them on my channel. We do them each month for the sign of Pisces. And also, I want to thank you for your time. Please check out also the short philosophical financial card readings that we do for the sign of Pisces. Anyway, I want to thank you for your time, and I'm sure we see each other in my other videos. Thank you, and bye-bye for now.